Here are the best 3 center builds I found after days upon days of experimenting with this builder. Now I'm not gonna lie, there are some builds that are very good, but they're just simply not on this list because I've already made videos about them. There's my 7'2" bull build that's able to dribble like a point guard. Please check that video out, as well as all the other center builds I made. This video is not in particular order, but my favorite is at the end. But starting off for the first build, you're gonna want to go 6'11" for the height. Then for the wingspan, you're gonna want to go down to 7 foot. This is gonna give you an 85 3-point rating, which is going to give you bronze limitless range, which honestly does make a pretty big difference. Then for the weight, you're gonna want to go down to 218. I wouldn't recommend going any lower because if you do that, you're not gonna be able to gain 84 strength. Alright, starting things off for the finishing, you guys see you're gonna want to go up to an 87 for the driving dunk. This is gonna give you silver posterizer, and as well you're also able to get pro contact dunks, so you can definitely get contact dunks on this build, which is very nice. And then for the standing dunk, you're gonna want to go up to an 83. Now I know we are 6'11", but this build is actually kind of on the smaller side since you don't go this super big wingspan. With that being said, you're not going to be getting a ton of contact dunks against other big center builds, so there's no reason to go absolutely stupid with the finishing, especially when your shooting is this good. You guys see an 85 3-point rating is honestly so crazy. You're gonna get all the good jump shots in this game, as well as so many good badges like gold catch and shoot and bronze limitless range, which by the way can let you shoot from limitless range if you know your jump shot. It's very important that you do actually need to know your jump shot, but just being able to shoot like a few steps out from the line makes it so much easier on offense to score, and really forces whatever center build is guarding you to kind of have to step up. And when they do have to come out beyond the 3-point arc, you guys do have the playmaking. First off, your pass accuracy is pretty good at 75. You're able to get silver break starter, which is kind of really all you need. Then your speed with ball is going to be at 65, which gives you Hall of Fame big driver. And then for your ball handling, you're going to go up to a 70. On 2K24, you can dribble so well with a low ball handling. If you guys don't believe me, as I said already, go check out that bull video. I was quite literally cooking people on a 7'2" build, and that was literally like my first 3 games playing on that build. Also, big driver, as well as having a very high driving dunk, allows you to blow past anyone with either a low perimeter defense or a low strength. So all those people who put no strength whatsoever are definitely getting blown past every single possession on this build. As well, any tall centers with a super low perimeter defense or a super low speed also just gonna be getting cooked, trust me. Alright, now for the defense, first things first, for the block, you're gonna want this at 92. You also do need a 77 interior defense. That way you guys can see you get gold anchor on this build. After that, make sure you're getting an 83 for your defensive rebound. That way you can get box out beast on silver, as well as rebound chaser on silver, which definitely is going to allow you to snag a lot of rebounds. Now I'm not about to sit here and lie to you guys and tell you guys you're going to be snagging over 7'3" center builds. That's just not the case. But don't get me wrong, when it comes to blocking those center builds, you're going to be fine with a 92 block. And also you definitely will be able to snag boards if you know how to get into the right positions. And when it comes to rebounding, you definitely will be able to get boards if you know how to box out and all around just know how positioning works. And also, if you do ever end up running against a 7'3" center build, you're going to cook them on offense. I mean, just absolutely cook them. So even though they might grab a couple rebounds over you, you're gonna more than make up for it on offense. For the perimeter defense, at a 71, you're able to get bronze challenger, which definitely helps a ton with perimeter defense. And then for the steal, you're gonna want to go up to a 60. That way you can get interceptor. On this build, you're able to get 74 speed and a 67 acceleration, which makes you so fast, especially for a center build. And you're still also able to get an 84 strength, which is going to give you bulldozer on silver. So once again, if you're ever going up against someone with low strength, you're going to be blowing past them. For the vert, you're definitely going to need a 75. That way you can get contact dunks. And then for the stamina, we're going up to a 94. The thing I love about this build is it just absolutely abuses matchups, because if they made a build that's too tall and too slow, you're going to be scoring on them every possession on offense. And if they made a build that's too weak, due to the fact that you have silver bulldozer as well as Hall of Fame big driver, you're just going to be able to throw them out the way and get an easy bucket every single time. And you guys see I built an inside out threat, which kind of does make sense as a name. Alright, moving on to build number 2. You guys see starting things off, obviously go with center for your position. Then for your height, you're going to want to go with 7'2". 7'2" is a very good height for all you tall center builds out there. For the wingspan, you're going to want to go with 7'10". There's really no reason to go any lower. For the wingspan, you're going to want to go up to 7'10". And then for the weight, you're going to want to go to 246. This is going to allow you to get a few more speed attributes while maintaining that 90 strength. Alright, so moving on to the finishing. First off, you're getting a 92 standing dunk for gold fast twitch and gold rise up. And that combination of both gold rise up and gold fast twitch is so broken, because your standing dunk animations are very fast, and defenders have to get into an absolutely perfect position or else you're going to get a contact dunk every single time. For the driving dunk, you're going to want this at 73. This gives you bronze posterizer, which is definitely something that's very nice. And honestly, even though your driving dunk isn't super high, it actually is really good. Also, I know the close shot is not anything too crazy, but due to the fact that you get a super high standing dunk rating, you don't need a super high close shot rating. Now for the 3-point rating, we're gonna go up to a 75. Honestly, in this game, if you higher than a 73-point rating, you can 100% shoot. Obviously, this build right here is not gonna be taking a ton of off dribble contested 3-pointers, but when it comes to catch and shoot, it's green absolutely every single time. And really, for a 7'2" center build, all I want to be able to do is just green consistently when it comes to the catch and shoot, which is exactly what this build can do. Alright, so moving on to playmaking. First things first, are the pass accuracy, go up to a 75. Again, this gives you silver break starter, which in this game is all you need to throw balls down court consistently. Now for the defense of this build, this is very, very crazy. Starting things off with a 99 defensive rebound, which is giving us Hall of Fame box out beast since we get a 90 strength as well as Hall of Fame rebound chaser. So every single rebound is going to be yours. Also, I do know the offensive rebound is kind of on the lower side at only a 74, but really when you have Hall of Fame box out beast and Hall of Fame rebound chaser, you can get so many offensive rebounds. If I'm being 100% honest, the actual rebound rating itself does not matter too much, but the badges definitely matter a ton. Now moving right along, as you guys can see, once again you are able to get gold anchor on this build. Obviously the rim protection of this build right here is a lot better than the last build, and that's all thanks to the fact that we're 7'2" with a 7'10" wingspan, which is very, very good. Now for the steal, you are going to want to go up to a 60. This gives you bronze interceptor. Then for the perimeter defense, you're going to want to go up to a 58, which is going to give you bronze off ball pest. So scooting right along to the physicals, obviously go max speed, go max excel. This 90 strength is very, very important because not only does it give you gold brick wall, gold immovable enforcer, but also Hall of Fame box out beast, which is 3 very important badges. We're gonna want some vert so that way we can get elite big man contacts. And then for the stam, we're going up to a 92. All around, this build's very, very good. And you guys can go ahead and see I built a good old glass cleaner, which definitely kind of does make sense as a name. Alright, so this build right here kind of gives you a combination of the last 2 builds. You guys are going to see what I mean in a second. First off, we're going 6'11", 240, 7'7" for the wingspan. Then moving on to the attributes, let's just start by upgrading our physicals real quick. You guys see we're going max speed with a 61 acceleration, an 84 strength, a 75 vertical, and a 92 stamina. Now an 84 strength, as you guys saw earlier, will give you gold box out beast. You guys want to go all the way up to a 90 to give you gold brick wall as well as Hall of Fame box out beast. You definitely can do that, but if you're gonna do that, I'd recommend making a taller center. Then this build's also able to get a 99 rebound rating for Hall of Fame rebound chaser, which is definitely absolutely very, very crazy, especially with all the other ratings we're able to get. Obviously, of course, gold anchor is a must-have, so we're going with a 92 block and a 77 interior defense for gold anchor, which is gonna make our rim protection very, very good. Also, this is definitely helped by the fact that you have a 7'7" wingspan. Those 7 inches in game are definitely very, very noticeable. After this, you're going to want to go all the way up to a 71 for the perimeter defense and go up to a 60 for the steal. The defense on this build is honestly very, very good. Obviously, it's going to be kind of difficult to guard super short guard build, but beyond that, pretty much every other build you will be able to stop. For the playmaking, all we're going to upgrade is pass act, which gives us silver break starter. Honestly, the biggest difference between this build and the very first build is going to be the dribbling. On this build, we're not upgrading dribbling whatsoever, but I'm not going to lie, low-key, you can dribble with any ball handling this year. Now for the 3-point rating, we're going to go up to a 78, which is honestly very, very good. This is going to give you silver green machine, which is definitely a very good badge in this game. And overall, you're going to be greening very consistently on this build. 78 3-point rating is so good. Now for the dunking, you're going to want to go up to a 92 for the saying dunk to give you gold fast twitch and gold rise up. It would be nice to get some driving dunk on this build, but you definitely can rock with just a 60. But yeah, 92 saying dunk for gold fast twitch and gold rise up is so crazy. Now you guys see this build right here is kind of a combination of the last 2 builds, and in my opinion is the best all-around center build I've tried so far. And you guys can go ahead and see it comes out to be a floor spacing rebounder. Kind of a cool name. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, subscribe to the channel on the road to 40,000 subscribers, and with that being said, I'm out. Peace.